G'day everyone, in this video I'm going to give you a real quick explanation and show you how the sticky aim mod works with the Cronus. The sticky aim mod is made by Bats. You can find it in the new Taylordrift Ultimate FPS Killer script. You can also find it in some older Taylordrift scripts as well. Let's get into it. Alright, so sticky aim manipulates the in-game aim assist in two ways. First one is by making your right stick draw a very small diamond shape. By constantly having your right stick moving as you're shooting, that's manipulating the in-game aim assist, and it will make your aim assist a little bit stronger. There is a noticeable difference when using sticky aim, otherwise, probably wouldn't even be a mod. It also takes advantage of the fact that when you strafe from left to right, that also increases your aim assist a little bit. So this mod completely abuses it and shakes the living shit out of your left stick. To give you the example here, let me go in. I don't recommend running this value when you're trying to play the game, but I do need to have this value up quite high so the controller on the screen actually picks up the movement. So I'll back out so that saves. You'll see that when I press the button to aim down my sight, nothing's happening. Sticky aim activates once you start shooting. So if I press the shoot trigger there, you'll see everything starts going crazy. So the right stick, even though it's hard to tell, it is drawing a diamond shape. And then you have the left stick wiggling back and forward there. Now, that's not going to make your operator move in the game. I've never had sticky aim make my operator move from left to right. But if you do look down at your operator's feet while you're shooting, you do notice their feet doing a bit of a shuffle. Now, in sticky aim, there's two options. You've got size and you've got time. The size is going to be how big of a diamond shape it draws with that right stick and how much left and right movement it does with the left stick. Now, we've got the time, and this is going to change the speed it draws that diamond shape and the speed it moves left and right on that left stick. So with this one, with this sticky time here, the lower you put these values, the faster it will draw the shape and the faster it will move left and right. If you put these values up, the slower it draws the shape and the slower it moves the left stick from left to right. So to give you an example here, what I'll do is I'll turn this sticky time all the way up to something like 60 so we can actually see a difference. I'll back out so that saves, and you'll now see that when I shoot, the diamond shape on the right stick there is drawn a lot slower and the left stick there is moving left and right a lot slower. So go back in, back to sticky aim, turn that back down to say 20, back out so that saves again. And there we go, you see things are moving a bit quicker. So that's how that works. One more thing that I want to point out with this sticky time here is that these values do round up. So for example, if you change these from 20 to 21, the sticky time is now actually 30. There is no 21, 25 speed. It all rounds up and goes up by 10. So when you're choosing your sticky time, just go up in 10s like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, because if you have on 12, it's going to be 20 anyway. That's just how this mod works. So that's how you can tell when other people put up their videos like, oh, these are the best sticky aim settings. You put the sticky time on 18. It's like, that's not even how it works, but no worries, champ. Look, either way, just make sure you're putting the time up in multiples of 10. For sticky aim, my favorite values of all time have always been 20 and 20. That's what I put mine on. If I use sticky aim, it's always going to be 20 size, 20 time. That's what I've found to be the best for me. And also, I seen in a group chat once on Discord, the guy that made this mod, Bats, that's why it's called Bats Sticky Aim. The guy that made this mod said in one of the group chats on Discord a while ago that he got the best results using a time of 20. So that's why I put it on 20. The size depends on personal preference, really. If you can handle a bit more screen shake when you're shooting, turn this one up. If you don't really like it, just leave it on the default value of 15 or maybe put it up to 20. That's up to you. But that's what I like to use with it, and that's the very basics of how it works. And there we go. So that's everything I wanted to go through for this video. Just a real quick explanation of how that sticky aim works, and also to show you the controller there as well so you see what's happening when you have sticky aim activated. I think there's a lot of people that when they first get the Cronus, they overthink this aim assist stuff and they think the aim assist is something really extra deep and complex when it's not. I mean, the Zen is literally just sending those controller signals to your console or PC. So I wanted to make this video just to show how it works, but to also show some people that it's not that deep when it comes to the aim assist stuff, yeah? You can change the size, you can change the time. It's not really changing that much on the actual game. And hopefully this sort of shows you that there's no matter what you change those sticky values to, it's not going to make your aim assist 10 times stronger than, what it is just by turning sticky aim on. So don't stress about, oh, so wait, if I turn the time up, does that make it track them longer or does that make it track them short? That's not how it works. That's all it's doing is sending those controller signals to your console or PC to manipulate that in-game aim assist a little bit and make it a little bit stronger for you, make it a little bit more enjoyable. I've also done some other videos on how the Taylor aim assist works as well. I'll make sure to leave a link to that video in the description. So if you want to go and watch that and see how the Taylor aim assist works, go check that out. If you have any questions about this or the Zen in general, feel free to ask those in the comments. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.